and sold, poisoned every watering hole. Your probity, you betrayed for gold. Fill beer on the body. For those of you that have seen us so many times, I'll just get to the point. No, you can't, he said, and his pronunciation was dreadful. A working man stands in line, and the market sets his price. No feather bed, no golden egg, and no one pays him twice. Now where's your thrift, caution, honest sound advice? You dealt yourself a winning hand, loaded every dime. At every trough you start to feed. Come on. Through your arrogance, your ignorance and greed. You're on your yachts, we're on our knees. Through your arrogance, your ignorance and greed. Now I pray one day we might be free from the effects of absolute indifference, avarice, incompetence, your arrogance, your ignorance. Your greed. They are GRBS, Goldman Sachs, Lehman Brothers, Barclays, and the rest. We're all in it together. Thank you, good night, it's been brilliant. So consider that the set of encores. On the same vein, another swipe at that lot. Albeit in slightly more abstract terms. Company town. Wake the union, sound the alarm. They're storming the gates at the old city farm. And I won't go down to the company town no more. Wolves in the night are circling the flock. Shepherds honing their knives on the block. So I won't go down to the company town no more. They're singing and dancing up on the hill, but here in the street we're paying the bills for wheelers and dealers, fixers and spies, peddling their wares, they're telling their lies. And I won't go down to the company town no more. The smart money's leaving, it's heading out east, but they're sailing right into the heart of a beast. So I won't go down to the company town no more. Call out the Coast Guard, send up the flare. There's an iceberg coming, but no one cares. And I won't go down to company town no more. But here below deck looks like nothing has changed, but books have been cooked and chairs rearranged. So I'm in the lifeboat over the side, pulling away on the sweet morning tide. And I won't go down the company town on this bit. I'll sing a vaguely jazzy, scatty line, and then you're going to repeat it, okay? When we get to it, it's really not that difficult. It requires no particular lyrical ability and minimal musical ability, so we should be underextended, okay? Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Da da. This party's over and it's hurting like hell. Here's one lost soul that won't be found till the trumpet peal of judgment sounds. I won't go down to the company town no more. Company town. Oh, sorry. There's a great juxtaposition of signs as you come in, and it makes sense really. It says, show of hands, lost children. How true that is. Talking about company towns, this is a song about a company town. There's a theme in these opening three songs, I suddenly realised that. It's the crisis of capitalism and post-industrial society. So that doesn't really scan as a... But this is an American setting of that whole question, written by the wonderful Mr. Bruce... I said Bruce Forsyth. To see it nice. Good game, good game. Cuddly toy, man. Get off the trolley. Youngstown.
Down in northwest Ohio, back in 1803, James and Danny Heaton found the ore that was lying in Yellow Creek. They built a blast furnace down there on the shore, and there the thugs, the cannonballs, held the Union to win the war. In Youngstown, in Youngstown, my sweet Jenny, I'm sinking down here in Youngstown. My daddy ran the furnaces, he kept them hotter than hell. I came home from Nam, took my way to Scarborough, a job to suit the rebel well. Jack and knife, coke and limestone, fed my children, made my pay. Smokestacks reaching like the arms of God into a beautiful sky of soot and clay. In Youngstown, in Youngstown, my sweet Jenny, I'm sinking down here in Youngstown. Well, my daddy came on the Ohio once. He came home from World War II. the valley to the Mississippi Iron Range, through the coal mines of Appalachia. Oh, the story is still the same. 700 tons of metal a day. You tell me something's changed. Well, once I made you rich enough to forget my name. In Youngstown, in Youngstown, my sweet Jenny, I'm sinking down here in Youngstown. Well, I died, don't want a part of heaven. Heaven would not suit me well. I pray that the devil comes and takes me down to the fiery furnaces of hell. In Youngstown, in Youngstown, in Youngstown, in Youngstown, in
Here's another chorus for you. And I'm Mr. Sharpson, and I'm Mr. Sharpson. Welcome to these parts, they call me Aunt Maria. Try that. And I'm Mr. I can hear you. And I'm Mr. Sing now. Welcome to these parts, they call me Aunt Maria. Listen to my songs, listen to my songs. It won't take you long, sir. Sit right down with me. My brother works in the mines, sir. My brother works in the mines, sir. Down where the sun don't shine. All on his hands and knees. Come on. And oh, Mr. I'm singing now. And oh, Mr. Yeah, yeah. Welcome to these parts, sir. They call me out a little bit louder now. And oh, Mr. Sharp, sir. Sharp, sir. Welcome to these parts, sir. They call me Aunt Maria. My sister, she died young, sir. My sister, she died young, sir. And the glory bells were rung way back in '93. My daddy was a slave, sir. My daddy was a slave, sir. He came much too late to save it. That war of liberty. Come on. And oh, Mr. Sharp, sing now. And oh, welcome to these parts, they call me Aunt Maria. Once more. And oh, Mr. Sharp, sir. And oh, Mr. Sharp, sir. Welcome to these parts, they call me Aunt Maria. This is your bit, come. There's lots more folk like me, sir. Lots more folk like me, sir. Why don't you come and see? And I'll let you be. Rasta. And welcome to these parts, sir. They call me out. Last time I was with you. And oh, Mr. Sharp, sir. And oh, Mr. Sharp, sir. Welcome to these parts, sir. They call me Aunt Maria. Well sung. Looks like Miranda's been given a present there. What's that? What? Don't cry, it's all right.
No, this is Chris Leahy. Leahy's marmalade. Chris?
She never stops plugging her damn marmalade.
So wrong.
She does deliveries. She's got a moped.
Yeah. Miranda's Marmalade World. It's a strange place to go. And that's where he rubs on her hair every morning. But it's true, the number of people that come up to Miranda and say, oh, they obviously don't pay you, which is vaguely insulting if completely accurate.
No, it's what I do in the back of the van when we're travelling. I'm usually knitting or sewing, not making marmalade. What? They have no idea.
Actually, I've just come up with the first sordid advertising thing. Miranda's Marmalade, as consumed by the crews of Phil's sailing boats, which is in fact perfectly true.
I'm not sure if that's a selling point or not.
No, it might not be, no.
Yes, Phil is organising various things on board ship next year, so if you want a taste of seamanship, got out of that quickly. Yes, it's a pleasure to sing this song, particularly this part of Dorset, because that's where it's from. It's the Blue Cockade. It was on one Monday's morning as I crossed o'er the moss. I little thought of listing till the soldiers did me cross. The company enticed me to drink their health all around, and the bounty, they gave me 5 guineas and a crown. Now my head was full of drink, love, and I didn't think of you. And now I'm forced to go and join the orange and the blue. don't we sing this together? We'll go off mic a bit. Try this. Well, it's true. My lover's listening, and he wears a blue cockade. He is a handsome young man, like Walter Robin Lane. He is a handsome young man, and he's gone to serve the king. While my very heart is aching, all for the love of him. Farewell, Luke and Kate. So many dedications and requests, including some for successful surgical procedures. So I might try and get through some of these in the middle of this song. This is all about looking forward to sunny days in the midst of dark ones. Because the winter is not necessarily a seasonal phenomenon. It can overwhelm you any time. However, I promise you one night. I mean, have fun. Try that. I promise you long day. I promise you summer twilight. Let's hear it. I promise you soft waves. Ah, but first we must bear the winter. Blue sky, and I promised you are the rolling moors. Happy birthday, Dawn Harris. Happy birthday, Helen Adair. Jan, it's your birthday out there. Happy anniversary, Dawn, from Alan. Happy anniversary, Jane, from Alan. Not the same one, I assume. I promise you, new dawn, light returning, barefoot sunrise, a rain-free Abbotsbury. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun. Ah, but first we must bear the winter. It's over. The winter is fading away. The winter. Happy whatever your event is. We've all had a bit of tuning difficulties today because of the humidity and temperature and stuff like that, and thank you for bearing with all the musicians. As you know, heat makes metal expand, and then a shadow, the tiniest shadow, will make it contract again. See what's happening now? I think I'm about there. You put your jacket on. Your arms expand and contract.
Yes.
It's worth bearing that in mind. What are you reaching for, Phil? It's our careers ever receding in the distance.
He had a great career behind him.
Now it's been 25 years or more, I've roamed the land from shore to shore. Tyne, Tamar, Severn to Thames, Moor to Vale, Peak to Fen. Played in cafe and pub and bar, stood in the streets with my own guitar. But I'd be richer than all the rest if I had a pound for each request. For tuning banjos, American Pie, it's enough to make you cry. Roll Britannia, swing low, are they the only songs the English know? Seed, bud, flower, fruit, they're never gonna grow without their roots. Branch and stem and shoot. What do we need? We need a root set! After the speeches, when the cake's been cut, disco's over, bar shut. At birthday, christening, wedding or wake, what can we sing till the morning breaks? For the Indian, Asian, Afro-Celtic, in the blood below the belt, singing and dancing all night long. What have they got right? We've got wrong. Seed, bud, flower, fruit, never gonna grow without their roots. Branch, stem, and shoot. We need roots and haul away, boys, let them go. Out in the wind and the rain and snow, we lost more than we'll ever know. Round the rocky shores of England, oh, haul away, boys, in the wind and rain. Out in the wind and the rain and snow, we lost more than we'll ever know. Round the rocky shores of England, we need a road. Sir Kim Howells once said that it's vision of hell. It's three folk singers in a pub near Wells. I got a vision of urban sprawl. It's pubs where no one ever sings at all, and everyone stares at great big screens. Overpaid soccer star prancing teen Australian soap, American rap, estuary English baseball cap. And we learn to be ashamed before we walk of the way we look and the way we talk. Without story and without song, how will we know where we came from? I lost St. George in the Union Jack. It's my flag too and I want it back. Come on, seed-born flower fruit, never gonna grow without their roots. Raj, still, sure, need roots and all the way. Festivals, village halls, venues, sessions, places to play, places to listen to. 1, 2, 3, 4! Come on! All the way, boy!
Well, what can you say? A person of elegance, a person of style, impossibly talented, a fine musician and a bass player, and now purveyor of fine shipboard condiments. This is the wonderful Miranda Sykes.
Released an album with Rex Preston recently, and very lucky to have had 2 songs written for us by the wonderful Boo Hewardine. This is one of them, Me and My Sister the Moon. I can't believe it's true, you found somebody new, and you're going to go away. And I know I'll cry, but my heart won't die. I will love another day. So don't you worry about how I'll do without. I'll forget you soon. You see, I've always known that I'm not alone. There's me and my sister the moon. Life is not so long, and if you get it wrong, you can't go round again. And you can never tell paradise, limbo or hell. I'll miss you now and then, maybe once in a while. Perhaps I'll smile
tune that was from another time, and I'll be just fine. There's me and my sister, the moon. She's watching over me. Over me, she's watching over me. So don't you worry about how I'll do without. I'll forget you soon. You see, I've always known that I'm not alone, 'cause there's me and my sister, the moon. My sister, the moon.
We never saw her coming until it was too late. Some may call it arrogance, and others call it fate. But in my darkest moments, I never did foresee what fell the day Katrina took my love from me. Our house felt like a fortress, and we'd be safe inside. I didn't heed the warnings, her protests I denied, until the sea became the land, and land became the sea. On that day, Katrina took my love from me. We clambered on the rooftops and held on for our life. All hell broke loose before me, swept before my eyes. One moment she was in my arms, the next she'd broken free. So it was, Katrina, you took my life from me. Don't put your trust in leaders, engineers and fools. They build the levees, drain the swamps, and broke all nature's rules. And never did they stop to think how bad the worst can be, until that day, Katrina, you took my love. The waters have receded now, once more the city hums. They say they'll mend the levees, but my heart is cold and numb. There's emptiness inside me where my sweetheart used to be. Since that day, Katrina, you took my love from me. We have an interesting year